everyone, it's Randy with Carchaeology, and I want to take you with me to Drive the Nine. I hopped on a plane here recently, flew to Colorado to see my brother out at his mountain palace in Paonia, Colorado. Check out this view from his porch. It is absolutely spectacular. The small town of Paonia is a perfect spot for him and his wife and their extremely creative home that they built there on a hillside. This was built out of a Quonset hut and using a lot of found and recycled objects. They are both artists, and their place certainly reflects that. You can see some neat things like these panels right here. Those came from the Anza estate that I helped clear some time ago. And everywhere you look, there's a creative touch to their home, be it inside, outside, everywhere. It's a super cool place to be. And of course, they're super cool people too. So anytime I can spend with my brother and his bride, I am happy to do that. But this time, we're not just hanging out in his little mountain retreat. We are going to hop in a fine motor car and drive through the amazing roads of Colorado to try to hit 9 different Rocky Mountain passes. So here we go. The vehicle for choice here is my brother's Porsche Cayman. This is something that he bought recently, and this is going to be our first adventure together in the car to put some miles on it and drive one of these cars the way that they're supposed to be driven. Just love it. The Cosmic Nest is what Royce calls his home, and here we are leaving the nest and flying off to the mountains in the Porsche. We are also going to be joining up with some other Porsche people as well. There's an event for the Alpine Mountain Region of the PCA that we're going to join up with. Yeah, dirt roads and clean cars don't necessarily blend, but we're going to make the best of it, and I'm sure we're going to get this car significantly more dirty as we travel along. In any case, we do plan to join up with the PCA. We're going to run here to Durango, Colorado first to meet up with some members of the club there, and then our plan from there is to drive to Gunnison, Colorado, and then Crested Butte. We're making a stop here in a really, really, really cool town called Uray, and we're going to take a quick peek inside a friend of mine's hotel. This is the Beaumont Hotel, which is a historic place there that he and his wife bought recently. It underwent a massive restoration. Something like $26 million went into the restoration of this hotel. And he and his wife bought it a couple years back now, and they've opened it up so people can check it out. And they gave us the nickel tour of some of the rooms that you don't normally see if you just walk in the lobby. This little ballroom here, complete with balcony, fantastic wood ceilings. They do a lot of events here, weddings and things like that. It's definitely a high-class joint, and I love the details of this place. Look at that ceiling treatment, this fantastic antique bar, fully loaded, of course. There is a little balcony here overlooking a beautiful patio. They've opened up a coffee house and a little restaurant there on the property now. And this particular suite here, this is the presidential suite. This is one that is got some fantastic history. If you look up the Beaumont Hotel online in Uray, Colorado, you will see who has spent their nights in this historic hotel. This place was built in the 1800s, but obviously it's been redone and remodeled recently, but some fantastic details. The more you see, the more you love it. Love that safe. Really, really cool spot. And a neat stop to get out, stretch your legs, and then get back on the road. And the road is a spectacular one. Here we are on a lookout looking over Uray, Colorado. This road is called the $1 Million Highway, and it definitely holds up to its name. It is a spectacular passage out to Durango, Colorado, and everywhere you look, it is absolutely nature's beauty. And our day was fantastic. We had great weather for the drive up and over, and me riding shotgun, I could get some video of looking over the harrowing edges of this amazing mountain road. It is definitely one known to be a bit dangerous, but you know, danger is our business, as you can see. In any case, tried to grab as much footage as I could, but I won't bore you with everything that I took. Just trying to get some good quick flashes of us flailing down the highway in the Porsche Cayman S. Okay, we did find a spot where I could get some drive-bys here. Yeehaw. Okay, I did speed up that a little bit. But our first pass here, Red Mountain Pass, we stopped to get a photo. Again, we are hitting 9 mountain passes, and we are looking forward to every single one of them. This is Silverton, Colorado. This is on the western slope. This is the end of the run for the train that goes from Silverton to Durango, and we'll show you the Durango station once we get down to that. Another pass here, Molas Pass, 10,910 feet, and another one off of the list. And as you can see, gorgeous weather, beautiful roads. I do have to hand it to the state of Colorado for maintaining these mountain passages very, very well. Coal Bank Pass, another 10,000 foot pass, and more natural beauty. I stuck my head out the window like a dog to catch the breeze. It was all a good time to be had, and again, an absolutely spectacular day as we roll into Durango, Colorado. Now, Durango is a very, very popular tourist town. The antique trains there are spectacular. It was really fun when we got there in the afternoon. We actually got to see them running one of the steam engines and putting it back into its parking spot. Check this thing out. Love it. Next time I'm in this town, I'm going to ride that train up to Silverton. It sounds like it's definitely a memorable experience. So, a quick margarita by the pool and then a wander through town. This is the Stater Hotel, which is another fantastic antique or vintage hotel that's been there forever. We stuck our head in there and saw the beauties within. Definitely a spectacular structure and very well restored and well kept, and a big hotel. There's a lot of spaces there. Some great art and little shops in town. Had a nice little walk around, a good little dinner, and then we bedded down for the night. The next morning, we hopped up, got in the Porsche, and joined up with some members of the Porsche Club of America. Now, this is a small group, just 2 other Porsches, and we are traveling up the scenic route to the main event, where there's going to be some further cars and some further fun adventures. Caught a deer here on the road, across safely, which was very nice to see. And again, rolling on down the beautiful roads of Colorado. Hot air balloons going up in the morning. The stunning, stunning overlooks. This is one of the passes that we stopped. This insanely craggy overlook here was a really fun place to stop. Check out that view. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And nothing better than driving these roads in a modern sports car.
Getting a little hot?
Love it. Already getting it good and dirty.
That temperature was great. Just gave me a cool sensor.
Now this was sort of an interesting view. You see the semi-truck as it's rolling down the road here. This is coming down the pass. And look at this break in the wall right there. A truck very similar to that broke through that wall and flew off of this pass and got caught up down in the rocks about halfway down the mountain. Unfortunately, the driver did not make it, but there is some incredible footage of that accident and the rescue of the remains of that truck. Look it up online. It is definitely worth checking out. And Wolf Creek Pass is the pass you want to look for if you're trying to find that video. We are crossing the Great Divide here and having a very good time of doing it. All right, again, on the road and on to another pass here, Spring Creek Pass at just under 11,000 feet, crossing the Continental Divide once again. Another pass, Slumgullion Pass at 11,000 feet, and here we are rolling into our meeting point for the Porsche Club event. So we pulled into this cool little resort here where they have whitewater rafting and a nice restaurant, a cool hangout spot. The other groups of Porsches have arrived there, and Three Rivers Resort, and then we rolled from there down to the host hotel in Gunnison, Colorado for a dinner and a gathering and some good times. We got a little rain there in the hotel parking lot. I snuck out to snap a few quick artistic photos of these shiny, beautiful cars out there in the rain. And anybody that's from the club, if you spot your car here, please comment down below. I definitely told all these folks I'd be doing a video on the event, so I tried to capture all the cars that I saw there from the event so folks could be around and be a part of this whole adventure. And it was a great adventure, and this group was fantastic. We had such a blast. They were very welcoming. It was our first time there with the group, and it was great. So the next morning we woke up, a little driver's meeting in the hotel lobby, and then we got in the cars and started aiming up to Crested Butte, Colorado as our destination for the day. So we followed the red Porsche, not easy to lose, out there on the highway, and we aimed on up to Crested Butte, Colorado. Not a large drive from Gunnison, but a truly beautiful one, and even more beautiful in a nice line of like-minded Porsche drivers. We kept it reasonable. We didn't go too crazy. Obviously, traffic out on the road kept the madness to a minimum. But as you can see, the views are stunning as you start rolling up into Crested Butte. Still some snow on the mountains, some cattle out in the fields, and the higher you go, the more beautiful it gets. And again, another gorgeous day as we rolled up near the ski resort. We wanted to find a spot where we could park all the cars together and get some overview shots of the cars and the club. And here's some pictures of all the happy folks that joined us on our voyage. So thank you, PCA, the Alpine Mountain Region. Very, very welcoming group, and we will definitely try to get together with them at some point again. Next time I'm up there, I'm sure my brother will spend some more time driving around with these folks as well. In any case, we kind of said our goodbyes there, and then everybody wandered out to the town of Crested Butte to check things out on their own. So we went down into town to see what was going on there and to grab some lunch as well. The mayor here greeted us. Okay then, thank you, sir. In any case, the town of Crested Butte is beautiful, nice historic town that's turned into a pretty chic mountain resort. Some great stores and restaurants, fantastic bakery. Look at those breads. And they happened to be having a farmer's market when we were there, and it was packed full of people. From there, we got on the road to drive back to Gunnison. We did take a little side trip up to yet another mountain pass. This is not one that was on our list, but Cochetopa Pass at just over 10,000 foot was a nice little side trip. The clouds were rolling in. It was an absolutely beautiful day. And again, another absolutely stellar road. If you ever get a chance to take that one up to Cochetopa Pass, it is fantastic. Now, I will say, on our drive down from the hill, though, the weather took a turn. It was hammering down. Even turned to some light hail as well. But fortunately, we've got a roof, and Royce was holding on tight, so we were smiling. All good. Now, once we got down into Gunnison, we spent a little time cruising around the town, watched the Gunnison River flow, watched some rafters go by, and then we had dinner with family that live in the town there. The next morning, we got up and started the final stretch of our pass. We're going to go back to Paonia, but we are going up over Independence Pass and down through Aspen as well. So follow along here and check out the road. As we're getting higher, we found some snow still on the sides of the road, some heavy fog made for some exciting driving and a nice change from the sunny days before. Here we are pulled over at one of the passes here, again crossing the Continental Divide with this. This is Cottonwood Pass, and you can look at the height here. If it shows, I can't quite read it, 12,000 foot. So we are up there. From there, we continued on towards Independence Pass. Again, more beautiful roadways, getting up into where the pine trees are and things like that. And as we got up into Independence Pass, you can see we are above the tree line, which ends up being really interesting as well. But absolutely beautiful. Definitely some water on the roads. Pass through this cool little town that, looking out the window here, you'll see a whole bunch of Volkswagen buses. We both got really excited about that. In any case, here we are as we're getting up much closer to the pass. Some more rain, keeping everything nice and green. Definitely nature's beauty going on there, and some stellar twisty roads as we got up closer to Independence Pass. So here we are getting up significantly closer. You can see the peaks going on there. Very beautiful. We found another spot here to get some footage of the car going around the corners. This little hairpin turn was fantastic. I wish we had a drone to capture us driving through this. This is like proper Alpine Pass kind of stuff. I love the look of the car coming up here and around the corner. Yee frickin' haw. Okay, back in the car, let's rock and roll. And up to Independence Pass we go. And obviously we're smiling the whole way. So again, crossing the Continental Divide at Independence Pass, lots of tourists up there stopping. We ran across a motorcyclist that had New York plates on his bike that had ridden all the way across the country and was going all over the place. Now this is another 12,000 foot pass, and really fun to see everybody in their travels stopping here to check out nature's beauty. Continuing on through the beautiful mountain passes, we did hit a couple of spots where it went down to a single lane. I did like the way they had their little traffic light thing set up. That worked out quite well, so nobody isn't going head on in these amazing mountain roads. We did pass through the city of Vail, or the town, whichever you want to call it. It looked pretty city-like to me as we got down in there. Definitely had a modern city look to it, with some historic touches as you roll through town. Also, it was interesting as we went through the town there. Love the cowboy hats on the bellhops there. See some of the vehicles that were rolling around there. The Bronco was certainly awesome. Rolling out of there and on the highway, we ended up down by the airport there. This was a little shocking, not expecting it there, but as you can see, that line of private jets tells the story. There's a lot of money in that town. Now, continuing on down towards Paonia, we did find a spot where there was some heavy rain and a little runoff here. We had to pass over this. Here you can see the mud and rubble washing out the road there. We're going to be going through an area here called Redstone. Here's the historic Redstone Inn, which is a place that my family has come to stay and have a vacation once before, so it was neat to revisit that. Park the car out front of this amazing place. We came and spent a whole week there. It was really fantastic. These are ovens where red stones were cooked. They were making bricks out of the stone and stuff out here to service the whole Colorado area, and it's neat to see those ovens still remaining. The river rushing down next to the road was fantastic. Again, just absolutely beautiful. This is not Southern California, and it was such a treat to be able to pass around through it and hang out with my bro and his amazing car. Really, really a blast. Had another stop. This is our final pass of the trip, McClure Pass, just at 8,700 feet. Nine passes.
Number 9.
Oh, wait. Oh. This isn't good.
Oops.
Fortunately, he let us go without a warning, and we made it on down to Paonia, Colorado, and back to the Cosmic Nest. Here we are pulling up on the road. You can see his home up there on the hill.
Here we are.
And here we are.
Sweet home.
We didn't die and we didn't get a ticket.
Almost got a ticket.
Almost got a ticket.
But we didn't almost die or anything.
No.
So
No.
that was. In any case, absolutely fantastic trip. Spent the night there again, and then in the morning got on the plane. So Drive the 9, that's our path that we took. We vowed to take it once again, and I crawled in the tube, flew first to Denver, then back to Southern California. And in any case, it was a fantastic trip. I'm glad I was able to take you all along. I hope you enjoyed it. As fun as it was to go, it was very good to be home. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep on digging them up and driving them. Bye-bye.